Well, good morning, everyone. And I just wanted to give an intake on last night's match, Logan Paul versus here AJ. Now, let's keep in mind here. Here's Jake Paul. You see, just got knocked out. I'm going to show you a couple clips here of last night's match. And then I'm going to talk about something. All right, so let's talk about it. As we can see, and we've heard, Jake Paul does have a broken jaw. So let's talk about the Jake Paul versus AJ. A lot of people went automatically assuming this was going to be a rigged match, But I don't think it was, as you can tell. If it was rigged, I don't think Jake would have suffered a broken jaw. And let's just talk about a few things. So first thing I want to talk about, you got to love, or you can love him or you can hate him. But Jake Paul is doing something that we haven't seen in a long time, and something that I believe boxing has lacked over a long time, okay? So Jake Paul is bringing back the attention back to the boxing side of things. Boxing has just, they buried themselves. You know what I'm saying? They just, for a long time, they've, not got the views. Nobody's tuned in. Nobody's watched. But then all of a sudden, here comes the YouTuber, the big, social media star, who's already done everything. Him and his brother here, Logan, who's went into professional wrestling, and I give my hat off to Logan also. When he went into professional wrestling, I was like, wow, yeah, it's going to be a little, something little. Going to be in there a little while, probably get his butt whooped a few times, and there he goes, hitting eyes. Man's hold his own, and man, he's turned out to be an awesome professional wrestler. But back to Jake. Jake has brought back everybody's attention to the boxing, okay? So Jake's brought entertainment to boxing. He's brought his style, he's brought his sponsors, he's brought his money. Not to mention, he is the reason why you have a women's division. That's his part of his business. He's the one who signs the contracts, and he's the one who signs the paychecks for all the women. He's brought stuff to boxing that boxing has lacked. Now, let's go to Jake Paul here. Jake Paul here versus AJ. AJ is a golden medal heavyweight boxer. I mean, we're talking about a legit 100% still in his prime time boxer, okay? Versus Jake. Now, let's just be honest. You had to have, a set to even climb in the ring with somebody that size, twice his size, twice the reach. And, a lot more experience. We're talking about a professional boxer that's held heavyweight titles in boxing. For the fact that Jake even had enough nerves, enough braveness to even step in that ring, he earns my respect. Now, was it rigged? No, it wasn't rigged. You could tell Jake was scared. I'd be scared too. You'd be scared too. Half of you wouldn't even climb in the ring. I wouldn't climb in the ring. Heck no, I wouldn't climb in the ring with him. Would I climb in the ring with Jake? Probably. I might climb in the ring with Jake. He's got less experience, and Jake probably whooped my tail in. I ain't gonna lie. But him, nah, he wouldn't pay me to get in the ring with him. No, I would do exactly what Jake did, run around. Jake was running around trying to, stay out of reach, because he knew if dude hit him, he's gonna knock him out. There's no doubt about it. I think most people tuned in to pay to see Jake get knocked out. And I guess you got your money's worth if you've seen that, because he got his jaw broke. But the point I'm making is, you got to respect Jake. One, he's climbing in the ring with people that most people are terrified of. So he done it. You know, and you got to think he's bringing entertainment back. He's bringing people back. I mean, regardless of why you're tuning in, he's doing what he's wanting to do. He wanted to save boxing. He enjoyed boxing as a kid, and he wanted to go in there and save boxing, and I believe he's doing a good job. He's bringing his money, he's bringing his sponsors, he's bringing his people, and he's bringing entertainment. You know, he's a funny character. He's goofy. You never know what he's going to say. You never know what he's going to do. I mean, come on. Last night he came out with Hollywood Hulk Hogan's gear. You know, it's awesome. That's stuff that, you know, you don't see on the boxing side of things. He's bringing entertainment. And people are tuning in again. People are watching again. And people may be watching for different reasons, but hey, they're still watching. So like him, hate him, it don't matter. He don't care. He's doing what he enjoys doing. He's wanting to save boxing, and I think he's doing a good job. As a business standpoint, people are tuning in. They're tuning in. One, you got his people cheering for him, and then you got some people who want to see him knocked out. You know, last night, I believe he knew that he was outmatched. He was out, strengthened. He knew that there's a possibility that, hey, he's going to get knocked out, and, he did. But he held his own. I mean, he held, 6 rounds with a professional heavyweight golden medal boxer. Olympiad golden medal boxer. I mean, dude, come on. This wasn't no average washed up old man he was in the ring with. He was in the ring with a 36-year-old professional athlete. And Jake did an awesome job holding his own. My hat's off to Jake. Me personally, I like him. And I think what he's doing for the business of boxing is wonderful. Leave me comments below. Let me know what you think.